everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people always ask me about the violence and shit in Chicago. And I always tell people that, you know, it always been here. The violence ain't never went nowhere. The violence ain't never disappeared, and it ain't just begin. To be honest with you, the cameras just captured a lot of this shit. Them iPhones and them Androids did some shit. To be honest with you, I tell people when Chief Keef blew up, when the Dirk was blowing up, people were paying attention to the rap game. People were paying attention to a lot of stuff. But what happened was when they was filming Chief Keef, they looked over his shoulder. They seen the violence. They seen the shorties getting killed, the dead ops getting smoked, women getting killed, mamas crying. Let me show y'all something. We actually in Chicago right now, man. As you can see, I know the camera probably is light outside and shit. This is a beautiful place. I tell people this all the time. It's not a bad place, man. It's one of the most beautiful places of all time. It's just a culture of killing that's out here, and it's dangerous. Now, once you mix the internet with it, think about it. It's instigators in your hood. You already know who the bad guys is. You already know who the thirsties is. You already know who the robbers is. Now with this internet, it's a million people to instigate your beef. It was already enough when one person was saying, ooh. Now you got a whole bunch of people saying, ooh, and that's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. What I noticed with this drill culture is sometimes you'll get caught up in that internet shit. We seen a lot of people, like, to be honest with you, I seen the interview with like Melly and Bezu. I tell people this all the time. Not interview, but just that, you know, going back and forth with each other, talking to each other on that live, I think that kind of red zoned them, red flagged them, made them a little hot. You know, at that moment, they wasn't really rappers and shit like that. Bezu didn't really have songs out and shit like that. I mean, he might have had a song out, but these were street dudes who clearly got 1 million views off of street conversation. We seen like D Rose rise up in the internet for being a street dude. Now we looking at Lil Tim doing it. Kind of see the internet pushing Mama Duck and Beefs and shit. We see FBG Cash Out Dead and them involved and stuff. The internet pull you in this, and if you're not strong enough, you'll end up replying. And sometimes you don't reply to the person who dissed you. You'll be replying to a comment and end up dissing somebody, and they screenshot the comment and pass it to somebody. That's how a lot of this beef started and shit. So the internet is dangerous. You see it with GHerbo. Think about this. Man, Lil Herb is like the biggest rapper damn near coming out of Chicago. The man at 11 is like this super big. He fighting a Fed case. He got a Hollywood girlfriend, fabulous, his father, his family, all kind of shit like that. But he on the freestyle dissing the GDs. Like, that's kind of weird. I didn't understand that. I get that it's street life shit involved, but you know, when you get to this level, there's no need to be digging down like that, because there's a lot of Lil Herb homies, his friends and shit still live in them neighborhoods. They gotta feel the brunt of the, you know what I'm saying? Because Herb somewhere in Hollywood eating gluten-free cereal in a designer robe and some real good smelling good-ass cologne that you can't even pronounce. You feel me? While his homies really in the field ducking that war because of them diss songs that he dropping in the hood about the GDs and shit. You know, so gotta be careful, you know. Sometimes the likes, you know, put you in a place where it's bad. I heard somebody say, you know, on Instagram, you gotta start putting hates on there instead of just always putting likes on there. But, you know, this shit get dangerous though, man. But I appreciate the love. We out here doing interviews. We got a lot of new interviews coming. I wanted to go to different communities. Like I tell people, I don't want to just stick in the hood. Because people like, True, keep going to the O. Just keep going. I get that. But I want to go to different communities because there's a lot of different hoods in Chicago that be trending on that drill shit. And I want to go to every one of them that we hear about on the internet. You know, hopefully I get a chance to do that. I was able to go to a place that I always hear people talk about, No Love City, MOE. You know, that's a neighborhood where Famous Dex was from. So I had an opportunity to speak with somebody from over there by the name of Nino. So I think that's going to be a dope interview. I'm going to be dropping that pretty soon. But I appreciate the love. Keep the donation to yourself. Baby, tell us, let them know. Do we need any donations from Baby Tell? I mean, don't get me wrong, they'll be cool. You know, we understand that we love that people appreciate what's going on, but we can't take the donations because it's hard outside, okay, Baby Tell? Hard outside, and the weather changing. What you tell Baby Tell? Don't you like the chips with the cheese and the meat? I tell him he like the chips with the cheese and the meat. Don't you like the slushies too?
You want to do all of this.
Okay, baby, tell him real quick. I need your help real quick. Do you like the slushies, baby? Tell him.
Yeah.
He like the slushies,
McDonald's,
okay? And McDonald's. You ain't got no time to take that McDonald's money away and give it to me on some cool shit. Cash shopping me this shouty McDonald's money. You feel me? You gotta take that money and take care of the kids, man. And do what you gotta do. You feel me? I appreciate the love, though. You want to support me? You hit that like button. When you hit that like button, what it do, baby? Tell them.
It makes my video go.
I appreciate the love. It's the homie Q telling the street reporter.